Hi guys, welcome to Lovely Twin 22, Vanessa here speaking, and today we have another pick a card reading, and this is a weekly what's going on with them, commencing November 11 up to November 17, 2019. Each pass was arranged by Archangel Gabriel, and Saint Gabriel said that it's gonna be an intense week for both career and love relationships, the angels say. And also the angels wants you to know how much you know, especially if your person did something wrong, they really want to apologize to you for hurting your emotions. It's because within this week, they're gonna contemplate more on the hurt and the pain that they caused in the past, and it will help them to realize that they need to change in order for them to accept you back in their life, and in order for them to say so, they're sorry for their mistakes. And I feel like, they are very regretful of how they did, or they are very regretful of the past, of the past hurt and pain that they cause you. And they say to me that your person still cares for you, but then I feel like it's only the ego that is holding them back from reaching out to you. And since they realize what they cause you, I feel like this is a time wherein the ego will die, the angels say. And if ever your person is ready, they will come and approach you to apologize for hurting you in the past. And some of them will reconcile, some of them will send you a message, some of them will not yet, especially if they haven't recovered yet. So please give your person time and space, and if ever they do apologize, it came from their heart. And it takes a lot of courage for a man and even to a woman to apologize. And it's very rare, especially for, humans, they say, to apologize and admit their mistakes, because many people nowadays are egotistical and too proud to the point that they don't even know how to apologize, So if ever your person will apologize to you, accept it, and acknowledge their courage in confronting you and saying they're sorry for their mistakes. If ever they want to come back to you, the angels say it's really up to you if you want to accept them back as your partner or not. And they say this is a free world and they're not gonna stop you. And for your, for your own decision making. But then we are just here to provide guidance for you. And if there is really an advice for you to do something, we will provide. Don't worry, guys. And it is your guidance for this week. And the angels say that, you have to recover as well for this kind of hurt that your person has caused you. Because they say, in order for you to release your grudges, your hurting of the past, you must learn to forgive and also learn to how to apologize as well. The angels say admit that you also make mistakes, especially if there is an exchange of words, alright, especially in social media. If someone's reputation was hurt, you have to apologize as well. And the angels say, let go of the past. It's time for a new beginning, and it's time to wake up in a reality that you are in a present moment and not living in the past. And they also told me that you must be ready to accept your person, because most of you, as I see sometimes, you're angry with your ex, you're angry with the past person. And they say, remember that, we make mistakes, and we need to learn also how to forgive others, not to only forgive ourselves for, doing some nasty things in the past. And remember, people are growing. Some people can change, some people doesn't. If your person changed, then you must acknowledge that, so that they will be able to, have that fuel to change for the betterment of what they are. And the angels say it's now time to wake up and to accept the truth that, you know, your person still loves you and cares for you. But if only you can give friendship, you can tell, okay? And they say it's safe for you to love the person once that they come back to you, to reach out to you, because I feel like if they will come forward, the ego was already dead in their mind, okay? So it's safe for you. Is there anything else, angels? They said relax within this week and don't make any move right now. Let the past be, recover, heal. And if you have a regretful past, or if you regret something, it's now time to cry it all out, to burst the pain and to be awakened. Change your ways. Don't be egotistical that if somebody loves you, they must adjust. No, guys, you must release those negative, attitude of yours, because, if you are hurting others, it's not what you call love, okay? So there needs to be a sacrifice that needs to be made whenever you love someone. And if you know to yourself that you're hurting others because of your attitude, why not change it? How can you find a lover that is really gonna stay for you if you're somebody who's narcissistic, who's thinking only that they must adjust? And they say you must humble yourself. If you really want a lover, then change yourself, okay, to be a better person. Because the more that you don't change your bad attitude, you will just attract people that are on the same level as you are. You must remember the law of attraction, guys, okay? Is there anything else? They said that's it. And anyway, they also want to add that if you level up in terms of your spiritual growth, you will attract someone, or you will suddenly meet someone whom is as same as you are, and that is the only time wherein you will realize whom you really want in life, they say. So is there anything else, angels? They said that's it. So anyway, we had 4 piles. Pile 1 is the Emperor, pile 2 Knight of Cups, pile 3 the Tower, pile 4 is the 5 of Wands. So choose wisely. Don't base it on your ego. Don't base it on your favorite number or based on the zodiac sign. It will not work that way. Let the cards call on to you. Meditate and pray to the divine, whomever you believe in, and concentrate. And if no pile is calling on to you, it means it might not resonate for them for this week, alright? So is there anything else, angels? They said that's it. So kindly post the video, guys. If you're not yet ready, I'll proceed now with pile number 1. Hi guys, for those who chose pile number 1, which is the Emperor card, here is your reading. Alright, so let's see what's going on with your person, pile number 1. So here is the overall theme. You got time for nap in both ways, they said. Co-create in either way, and placing the cards based on what the angels ask me to do. Don't worry, I'll show to you the cards later on as I, tackle this reading. Anyway, let's see about the energy of your person, pile number 1. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that we may be able to know how does the person of pile number 1 feel about them, and how does they view about their situation and connection together. I feel like your person is regretful about the hurt that they caused to you. And my left hand hurts. It means that your person has negative emotions when it comes to you in this relationship. And I feel like they had someone else in mind aside from you. And for them, you are just a thing of the past. And I feel like their ego is kind of winning within this week. That's also what I get. And I feel like most of you are waiting for this person to come back. But I feel like, no, they haven't yet made up their mind when it comes to you. And the angels say, You have to relax within this week. Don't pressure yourself just because this person is not doing anything to approach you. Let them be, okay? If they're still egotistical within this week, it's better to leave them be. And you discover what you will like if you let go of this person. Because if you hold on to somebody that has a bad attitude, that didn't even change for the better, then better find someone else that's, will treat you well. Now we'll see. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that you may be able to know what's going on with the person of pile number 1, commencing November 11 up to November 17, 2019. The angels told me that relax, okay, within this week. Not to take any actions with regards to your person. And they also told me that you must reconcile if you did something wrong. And that is another reason why your person doesn't want to come back if ever you guys did something wrong as well. Okay, please to understand. If you want to be forgiven, or if you want this person to come back to you, then forgive them too. And admit your mistakes as well. Some of them want to reconcile and come back to you and marry you, but then I feel like, they are very regretful of what happened between you guys. And I feel like they really want to apologize, but I feel like, they are moving on. They are afraid of confrontation. That's what I sense with them. And my head hurts a lot. So it means that they keep on thinking a lot about this connection. And I feel like they are very regretful and unhappy about what happened in your connection. So anyway, this is the overall energy. You got initiation. In both ways, they said, what is the outcome? The angels told me that within this week, your person doesn't really want to communicate. So I feel like if you want communication, don't force it to happen. Don't force a bull to come back to you. Because if you force a bull, what will happen? Especially in, I forgot that kind of play. So anyway, pay attention to the red flags the angels say. We'll clarify the cards. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that you may be able to know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. The angels say that the heaven has more plans for you in the future. Now is the time to be regretful, but then it's gonna help you heal the past and leave the past behind. Once that you're ready, the angels say that it's only time wherein your person will come back to you and marry you if you want them still. If you forgave them, the angels say. But if they didn't change a bit, I feel like the best way is to let go of your ego. I have a feeling that I have to share this to you guys. I have a client whom, she is made so that her person may change, okay, for the better. But I feel like the person didn't change at all. And it's kind of like a toxic situation in both parties. That's what I'm sensing. And even my client don't want to marry that person. So what I did was to say that, it's now time to move on. Because I feel like the person that she's dealing with is not gonna change and will continue on abusing her kindness, okay? So if that is the case scenario, why hold on to somebody that you don't want to marry? Sorry guys, the angels are talking to me about something. If I don't talk while I shuffle, it means they're talking to me. It doesn't mean that I have to share it, but it's about my personal life. Anyway, here is the overall energy. So you got initiation in both ways. So I feel like this is your person feeling very regretful about you. That's what I'm sensing. And they don't know if they will choose you or not. Because I feel like you're already a thing of the past to them. They already let you go. And with the Queen of Wands, I feel like, you know, they're still unhappy with the results. I feel like, you know, they are vulnerable when it comes to you. They really have these emotions. Okay, they're not protecting their heart to you because they now realize that who you are to them. And also, I really feel regret. A lot of regret here since they have feelings for you. That's what I feel here. Because they don't even put their guard up towards you. Not even protecting their heart. So it means that when it comes to you, they're very weak, okay? Since their heart is talking to them. Now, first card is the Oriole and the Sphinx. So what I have here, guys, is that your person was in this state of mind wherein, you know, they want to let go. They want to retreat from the situation between you and try to have an offering of love to someone else. Because I feel like, you know, they're still stuck with the past and it's hurting their groundlessness. Okay, they're not grounded because of these thoughts. And with the Queen of Pentacles, I really see here that you're somebody whom, you know, is really good for them, but then they are sad and lonely that they let you go. And that's why their consciousness or their conscious mind is eating them up on telling them, hey, why did you let this person go? What kind of attitude do you have? Why did you let her or him, you know, hurt that person? So that's why I feel like within this week they're trying to find someone else to use as a rebound since they haven't moved on yet from you. Next card is the Seven of Scrolls. So what I have here is that some of them, if they're not looking for someone else new, I feel like they're trying to, you know, continue on focusing with their work, but I feel like the heart interferes them. And I feel like most of them are single, and as I told you, they're looking for someone else new, as you can see with it. And I feel like they portray to the world that they're happy of where they are. But to be honest, this person is crying about the tower moment that happened between you guys, and until now, this person is hurting. Okay, that's why it is in both ways. They're not grounded. They're not, I feel like, you know, they can't even concentrate. They're up in their head and thinking a lot about this situation here. Now, the Muse is in both ways. I feel like, you know, your person that you're dealing with is somebody who can't handle their emotions properly. That's what I'm sensing here, since they are very imbalanced in terms of it. Now, with the Muse, I really feel here that whomever they are viewing as a new lover that's coming their way, I feel like they're not passionate about it, because I feel like this person still attracted to you and is just browsing other options, because I feel like, you know, they just want to move on. They want to use that person, you know, to recover from the heartache. Setting your course, and I feel here that, you know, they're looking for someone else, obviously. And with the Judgment here, I feel like, they're comparing that person to you. And I feel like you're someone whom is a very unique and they can't seem to find someone else like you. That's why they are still attracted when it comes to you, and they're not really passionate about this someone else that they find. Could be that person is just pretty or handsome, but the qualities is not there that they want that person to be. Then the next card is Clearing the Way in reverse. So what I feel here, guys, is that your person is really happy with you. Okay, this is a thing of the past. That's why they can't move on, as you can see, to start a new beginning with someone. And with Clearing the Way, I feel like they didn't escape. Okay, they didn't escape the past yet about you. And then the Balance card is here, and I feel like when it comes to their career, everything is doing well. It's just their emotions that's driving them crazy, because they know the truth that you're somebody whom will bring them abundance and joy. But then with the Three of Pentacles, I feel like because of these emotions that they have with you, it's pushing them away to find someone else new. That's what I'm sensing, because they see you as someone that is their balance partner, or somebody that is resonating with them. That's what I'm sensing. Or somebody who will understand them as well, the angels say. So with the Two Worlds in reverse, I feel like, some of them, since this week is a very depressing or sad to them, they will let go of feeling hurt or thinking a lot about you by choosing someone else. As you can see with their Seven of Cups, they're browsing their options, and they're using the Two of Cups in order for them to recover from the hurt of the past. So with Akashic field in reverse, and as I told you guys, they might find someone else new that is, that will help them to recover from the pain. But with the Skills in reverse here, I feel like, whomever they will find is someone that is not matching up what they want. Or not even like you are. That's what I'm sensing. And I feel like if your person has an attitude to go to a bar to drink whenever they feel sad, I feel that is where they're gonna find that new lover. And they're not really in a good mood, or not really on their best selves to think about the love. That's why they might find someone else that is not really good for them. So the next card is the Willow. So what I have here, guys, is that your person is very emotional within this week, okay? All they did is cry because of the pain of the past and because they have feelings for you. And I feel some of them may come back to you once that they finally recover, once that the purging is over. Because they see you as their hope, the angels say with this card. And I'm reading it intuitively. So what we have here with the Light of the World. And I feel like, some of them, okay, with the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like they will find someone else, but it will lead on to a heartache, okay? It's a never-ending cycle, since some of them will try to find someone else to, in order for them to heal, and it's not a good way. Since I feel like this person knows that you could be the one for them, and what happens if you find the one for you and then you find someone else new. So what will happen? Third party situation, heartaches. So it's gonna be a repetitive cycle if they will do that within this week. Okay, that's why the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse here, meaning whatever the outcome of that will be not good. So with the Divine Physician reverse, and I feel like, They're really unsuccessful with their life. That's what I'm sensing when it comes to relationships only, the angels say. Since most of them are egotistical, they're not listening to their heart. That's what I'm sensing. And since it's purging week for them, it's helping them to open up to their heart even more. Since you're dealing with someone who's egotistical, that's why you got the Emperor card here, as you can see. Somebody who is always on their throne and thinking like they are the one who has the power to change their life and so forth, or a very dominant person is what you're dealing with. And I feel like since they realize how regretful they are, it's making them feel humble instead of exalting themselves even more. Now, the next card is the King of Keys. So, what we have here, guys, is that your person is successful when it comes to career. It keeps on repeating. But I feel with the 10 of Wands energy in reverse, I really see here that your person is really stuck with you. Because they have feelings, right? But then it's burdening them, and that's why they move away from you because of this energy that I feel like it's attached to them. Like, for some, because they might find someone else. They might use it to, release their burden of the past. And I feel like whomever they will dealt with is someone that is a karmic. And I feel with the Page of Cups, they're not even serious with that person. It's just a page, not really a good offer. I feel like some of them got drunk, okay, while finding someone else. That's why whomever they are attracted on is someone that is their karmic. But I feel like they are better off without that person, whoever this is, and they will have a drastically unhappy ending. The angels say they have a tower moment if ever they fall to the trap of their ego again. And I feel like, it has to happen so that their ego may be released in their life. Because I feel like this person is really having a hard time to open up to their heart. Now, the next card is Hilarion. What I have here is that some of them will still watching you from afar, spying on you, and I feel like, they put it to secret, like no one knows that they are still attracted to you, and they feel like they want to marry you. They feel like, with you, you're the perfect partner to be. But then with the Six of Cups in reverse, I feel like it's not happening. Because I really feel with the Two of Pentacles here, their intuition is trying to, telling this person that you are the one for them. But I feel some of them cheated. That's why the Six of Cups is in reverse. So even though they know exactly that you are the person that they want to marry, and they know the truth already, they remain with their ego, okay? They're cheating themselves, because I feel like with the Empress here, you are the one, but then they still let go. I feel like whomever they're dealing with now, whomever that new lover is, even though they will end up in the relationship, they gonna spy on you, and they think that you are the one, you are the Empress or Emperor. Just take what resonates. So here are the outcome. First outcome is the Buddha prepares reverse. So for the outcome here, I feel like some of them will use their ego, okay, of letting you go and finding someone else. That's what I'm sensing. And they will not choose you. This is one of the outcomes, okay? First outcome will be like this. Like they will let go of you, not message you, not view your social media. They will put to rest about this situation. Now, the next outcome is the King of Scrolls. Because you're dealing with an egotistical person, the angels say. Now, I feel with this King of Scrolls, I really sense here that there's someone whom is unhappy with their life, as you can see with the King of Pentacles. and they're not really ready for love, as you can see with this. And I feel like they really want someone who will nurture them, who will love them. That is why I feel like they are not ready. They are aware that they are not really ready for love right now. They're not even passionate about it. And with the Seven of Pentacles, they will still like you. They didn't move on from you because they see you as a partner to be. That's why they chose to be in this depressive moment or sad moment in their life. And I feel like they will not put an ending, okay? Put an ending to this connection. They will still fight their ego. That's what I'm sensing while they are left in the cold. I feel like within this week, if this is the outcome that they chose to do, I feel they're doing the right thing, okay, to purge the pain to purge the pain of the past, so that someday they will, reach out to you, and that is their plan, and marry you, and they will close their heart to anyone that is new. And I hope that they will get this outcome. Now, the third outcome will be the Garden reverse. So what I have here, guys, is that some of them are planning to reach out to you, but I feel like, before that will happen, they need to put an ending to their ego. They need to transform. And I feel like there will be no communication that's gonna happen while they are in a process of this. Now, the good news is that even though they are not gonna message you, they say it's gonna be on divine timing, because the timing is based on them. The angels say when they will let go of their ego, they say. But majority will get this card according to the angels, so they might choose someone else. Anyway, let's see about their energy. So, unrequited love here. Some of you, this person has feelings for you, but then some of them think that you're not interested anymore, and that's why they're not optimistic about it, though the chemistry is there. I really feel like they're summoning someone new. They retreat because I feel like you want to be happy now. You let go of yourself from them, because I feel like on their perspective, it's not safe for them to love you anymore, since I feel like you're angry of what they did. That's why you let go. Let go of control issues. So I feel like this is what this person needs to learn, is to let go of their ego. And I feel like since you are a thing of their past, they can't let you go. Though they want to release you, I feel like, they still remember you, and they're hurting while you guys are in separation. But they can't even flirt. That's what I'm sensing. Because, they did something wrong, right? And with the trust, give your relationship a chance. And I feel like they are, they're wanting you to come back to them. If ever you will do something, I feel like they will give it a chance. But with the heart-to-heart conversation, I feel like they are afraid to take the first move, because I really feel here that they think that you move on. They think you don't want a heart-to-heart conversation, especially if you're angry to them. That's why most of them will rather choose someone else new. That's what I'm sensing. And with a soulmate in both ways, they are not sure really if you will be the one that they will marry, because most of you has this anger with them. Or some of them are even egotistical, not admitting that they have feelings, because I feel like, it's hopeless in their perspective. Like they did something wrong and they can't give, or they can't have you back or win you back. Because I feel like most of you don't want them back. Okay, as a lover. Anyway, here is the overall theme of this reading. So you got chop wood. Now what I have here, guys, is that your person tries to move on, okay? But this person can't, okay? Can't even do that. And with the clean it up, I feel like this person really wants to clean or wants to let go of you completely in their life. But I feel because of the deep knowing, they can't do that, okay? Because they know exactly that you guys had a good chemistry, you blend in together, but then this is in either way. They really want to chop that end, but I feel they can't. And with the time for nap in both ways, it's because you have different outcome. Remember the first outcome. First outcome, they will put this situation to rest and find someone else new. And then the next outcome is like this. They will not put it to nap. They will just be in hermit mode and try to heal, try to change themselves for the better. And with the Emperor, I feel that this is your symbolism of someone that is egotistical and kind of snobbish type of person. That's what I'm sensing, even if you're dealing with a female, okay? And I feel like if they can't let go of their ego, then there's a downfall that's gonna happen in their life that will change them. And the angels are hopeful, or they really want to say to you that, this person needs to change, okay? There still needs a lot of work with this person, according to them. If you want this person back, then they gonna say to you, remember to listen to your intuition, listen to your heart. Is this person really is good for me or not? And ask for a sign if they will change. And if you want them to change, continue on praying for them. Okay? So anyway, and don't interfere when they find someone else new. According to them, let it be. Let the heaven do its work so that your person may change for the better. So here are their messages. So I will just place it based on what the angels asked me to do. Yeah, they still like you. But we will clarify the cards, alright? Since some of them are in either way. I will just provide guidance here and also with this card, alright? So let's see. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that you may be able to know what's behind the messages of the person of pile number 1 for them. I feel like your person is very regretful about the past and they want to reconcile, to be honest, but you didn't give them a go signal to reach out because you're mad at them. Most of you are. And I feel some of you just concerned of this person, but it doesn't mean you want to marry them. My left hand hurts, so they have negative emotions when it comes to you. Some of them want to reach out just to apologize, but it doesn't mean they still want you back. That's what I'm sensing. Because they know to themselves they mess up. And there's no way they can have your or win your heart back. Some of them will choose to marry someone else, even though it hurts them. So anyway, this is, they gave a lot. I thought they will not give to other cards. Just let it be, okay? I belong with you in both ways, so they're not sure if you will still accept them after this heartache that they did. That's why it's in either way. You open up my eyes and the angels say, you make them see what they want in life. You make them realize now whom I feel like this person is having a hard time to see whom they like, okay? And I feel like now, since you're gone, I feel like, they realize that they have feelings for you when, it's too late. Because before, they can't see their heart. They could be cheaters, they could be player types. They thought they will not fall in love to anyone, and I feel you're the one who opened their heart. So the next card is I couldn't speak. So this is an easier way. It's because I feel like, since this person is egotistical and they are happy with you, I really see here that they're busy with someone, or they already find or trying to move on away from you. So, as I told you, they could be egotistical. That's why they rather not speak. They rather hide their feelings, especially if they already trying to move on. See, even the card is moving away from me. Next card, I want to make you see just what I was. So, I really feel here that whatever happened between you guys that are good and happy connection, like the chemistry here. And I feel like, you're on the same page, you love each other. But then I feel with this imbalance, I feel they didn't give you what you deserve. That's really sad. And now I think that they realize that, what they really are is a monster. And you're someone who's calm, peaceful, and loving energy. And they're not as same as you are. They could be cheaters, they lied to you, and you're someone who's authentic. I feel like, they wanna make you see that they are not like you. You're authentic. You're very different from them. And that's why they see you as someone that is a perfect wife or a husband to be. That's why they wanna marry you. The angels say, you guide me, because most of you are angry at your person and you're still hurting for what they did. That's why I feel like, it reminds me of that other card, the one that is looking at the book. I forgot where I placed it, guys. Oh, here. Okay. They are viewing you, or they are spying on you by their friends if you block this person. They're just using that so that they may be viewing if they would have a chance, or they are trying to see any red flags or any signs of you that you still like them, so that they may reach out to you. Next card is it's still a mystery, sorry. It's still a mystery. So what I see here is that they really have feelings for you, as you can see, and they know the truth about it. But then, since they are egotistical, they're more on with their logic. I feel like it's very hard for them to accept their feelings. That's what I'm sensing, because it's a mystery to them and it's something new for them, new emotion. Now, that's why they're regretful of letting you go, because they really have feelings for you. The future of me is you. Sorry guys, I cleared my throat. Anyway, you got the future of me is you. I really feel here that whomever they're dating with, I feel like, they're just using it so that they may be able to move on. But I still feel here that they're still spying on you, because they know that you are the one for them. And they realize that already when they have someone, and that someone don't love them as the way that you love them. And I feel like they don't really have feelings for that person, because in their heart there is you. That's what I'm sensing. They see you as their future partner, and I feel like you really have a good connection together. But where they are now, if ever they have a partner right now, it's getting nowhere. Like they are lost in their journey. And I feel they really want to put an ending to it. The more that, their partner or whomever they're dealing now is not really making them feel happy. My love is here for you. So anyway, even though you guys didn't continue or broke up, I really feel here that they are hoping for your love because they still love you, they still care. Though they're not, with the moon card here, they put it to secret. No one knows that they still care for you after this downfall, but they still love you. They just feel sad and lonely that they can't do that anymore since you don't want them back. You're not, what do you call this? You don't want to see them again. Some of you are. Some of them are angry. Sorry, some of you guys are angry, not them, okay? They're just regretful of what they did. Angry with themselves is the right word. So it's up to you if you want this person back or not. The angels say they're not gonna give you any advice about it. All they can say is that this person needs to grow up. If they have someone else, then you got this as an outcome. Okay, that they trying to move on from you, they put your connection to rest. But if not, if they choose to be single, then be happy that they are trying to change themselves. So here are the advice. You got 7 of Michael. There is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. So what I want you to do now is, to ask advice from the heavens guidance. The angels say they are giving you signs on which path to go, because also you're confused on if you're gonna wait for this person or not. That's what I'm sensing. Ask for a sign, the angels say, and they will give it to you. Once that you're ready to accept it, the angels say, because some of you could be grieving still about this person. That's why the angels say some of you can't receive signs because they're waiting if it's a perfect time for you to receive it. That's why in pick a card readings, it's very hard for you to concentrate and look for your pile. Notice that, guys, okay? It's a sign that you're not yet ready to know the truth, to know the answers to your questions, okay? Next card, 2 of Michael. It will all be better if you just make a decision. Over analyzing a problem, find a compromise. So anyway, the angels say, I feel some of you are still angry, but you want this person back. The angels say, let go of that kind of anger issue. Okay, calm down. Because if you're still angry and this person will come back, you will end up fighting. They say. So it's better, to purge the pain of the past. Let go of your ego. Let go of your anxiety, your anger, and so forth. Calm down. Okay, and don't ever expect this person to come back while you're still angry. Because they will not come back if you will just fight them. Okay? I know some of you are haters of X. The angels say, I know most of you, especially, it is a thing of the past. And remember, every Mercury retrograde, the past will return, or you will be reminded of the past. It's because you need to purge it. It's not healthy to carry a grudge forever. When will you learn how to forgive your enemies, the angels say? Because, we don't know when will we die. Okay, don't wait for that moment that you didn't forgive a person, because it's not really good to carry grudges. It's not good to not forgive. The angels say you have to learn how to forgive. 9 of Ariel. Your dreams are fulfilled. Hard work leads to great success. A love for the beautiful things in life. So I feel like right now, do what makes you happy. The angels say, even though you're single, the angels say, why not see the blessings that's around you? You're abundant, you're joyful, and I feel like you're abundant because you focus on yourself first, your healing. And I feel like if ever you're doing a good job when it comes to career, you're doing well, you're a nurturer, the heaven will promise you abundance and joy to your life, and it will come to you. And I feel like if whomever you dealt with in the past, this could be a karmic. You will find the one as long as you're doing this, as long as you're being, honest to yourself that you're happy of where you are. And if ever you encounter this kind of pain and hurting, there's a reason behind it. Try to search it, because sometimes it's a hidden blessing for you to change, and it's a hidden, what do you call this, a blessing also in disguise that you didn't know about. Because sometimes we encounter pain and we will use it for the future use. Like, if you're made to counsel people, you will counsel people for it, and you will be grateful that you help a lot of people, and if you help, good karma come to you. And the angels say, within this week, nurture yourself, love yourself, because the energy is very heavy. And if the heaven is asking you to burst out the pain of the past, then you must cry it all out, so you may be able to forgive. Ask for the healing of your heart chakra, so you may be able to accept this person back, if ever they will. So is there anything else? They say accept in terms of repentance. The angels say admitting also your mistakes. Forgiveness is the answer to your pain, because you will continue on thinking about it if you don't let go, if you don't learn how to forgive. And remember that you know that you're sinful as well. And the angels say you need to forgive others, because nobody here in this world is perfect. We make mistakes, and if we want to be forgiven, we have to forgive. We have to be like angels, whom is always in a loving energy, in the light as always and forever, the angels say. So is there anything else? I said that's it. So thank you for watching, those who chose pile number 1, and sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye. Hi guys, for those who chose pile number 2, which is the Knight of Cups, here is your reading. Alright, so let's see what's going on with your person, pile number 2. The angels say it's gonna be a long reading for you guys, so please bear with me. So here is the overall theme. You got happy, a leg up. I'm placing it based on what the angels asked me to place it. That's why it was like that. Alright. Don't worry, I'll show you the cards later when I explain things. Okay. Anyway, let's tackle on with your energy. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that you may be able to know how does the person of pile number 2 feel about them, and how do they see about their situation and connection together. I feel like this person is madly, deeply in love with you, to be honest. And I feel like they are having a hard time to release you in their life, though they want to move forward, but then they can't. And I feel like some of them are not even sure of you, if they should make the effort or not. Because I feel like you let go of this person already, and they need to move on from you. That's why they really don't know what to do when it comes to you. I'm just placing it again based on what the angels asked me to do, okay? The angels told me that this person likes someone else. Could be they are cheaters and they are not really sure with their life of whom to love. That's what I'm sensing. They lack self-love, self-worth. That's why they don't respect people. They don't respect people's emotions. That's what I'm sensing. So let's see. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that you may be able to know what's going on with the person of pile number 2, commencing November 11 up to November 17, 2019. One more shuffle, they say. My head hurts and also my nose. So it means that your person is thinking a lot about you, and they're very over obsessive. That's what I'm sensing as well. Could be you gave them something and I feel like they're kissing it, and some of them are writing poems about you. They're trying to manifest and bring you back in their heart, but I feel like you are moving away from them. I don't sense that you like this person anymore, guys. And they also have negative emotions because my left hand hurts. Whenever my left hand hurts, they have negative emotions when it comes to this connection. They're deeply in love with you, the angels say, and they desire you more than anything. So anyway, this is the overall energy. So you got the balance in both ways, the angels say. What is the outcome? So here are the outcomes for you. Actually, there are a lot of possible outcomes for your connection, but they will only give 4 for now. And they will explain further. That's why they gave you a lot of cards. And then we will clarify the cards. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that you may be able to know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. They keep on giving me the same messages about your person, and my head really hurts so badly, guys. This person thinks a lot of you 24/7. Before going to sleep, before going to work or school. Feels like, you know, that feeling when you bump into a wall. Oh my gosh, that kind of emotions. And I feel like some of them are feeling hurt about what happened between you guys. Could be you guys had a break off, or you break up with this person. There's a breakup and somebody left the connection, and I feel like they try to move on but they can't. They tried to love someone else but it didn't work. That's also what I get. And this I feel like they really feel regretful, broken-hearted about this connection. Until now, they can, they're up in their heads a lot about you. They don't understand why your connection is so very deep, because it's something new to them and they don't feel that to anyone else. Could be this is your twin flame or higher level soulmate. I don't know what you call it, but it really hurts so bad, my head. And that is their energy, because my head is not even hurting before I started. Anyway, you got balance in both ways. So what I have here is that this person really wants you back, really want to take an action with you, because I feel like for them, you are the right partner to be with, because they try to be with someone else, but it turned out this way in reverse, like they don't match up with that person, or they have a fight, and it's really an imbalanced connection when it comes to the one that they chose. If they cheated on you, whomever they chose doesn't really care about them much, or doesn't give them the love that you gave them. And I feel with the justice, it is on your side, the justice. That's why they're coming back. They want to reach out to you, but then it's not that simple, the angels say, because some of you are angry with this person. So the next card is Six of Keys. So as I told you before, your person tries to forget about you by choosing someone else, but it didn't work. They tried to do this and then they're still focused on you. And I feel like some of them are keeping it as a secret, because to be honest, some of them has someone else already. That's why they need to put it in secret, and some of them that doesn't tell their friends about you. That's what I'm sensing. Wherever they are, they feel unemotionally fulfilled. And I feel like they keep on searching for more options because, as I told you, you could be dealing with someone whom is a player type. Could be they're handsome or beautiful. That's why they can get any lover that they want. But unfortunately, they're not happy on their options because I feel like this person is up in their head and they can't even accept the fact that you are the only person that they want to be with. Because I feel like with you, you're moving away from them. You're chasing your dreams after the breakup. And I feel like, they're really regretful of leaving you behind. Because I feel like, with this Ace of Swords, they think that, no matter how much they try to find someone else, you're the only one that is, authentic. Could be they dealt with people whom are liars, and that is why they realize your worth when they dated a lot of people and they didn't see anyone as kind as you are, as authentic, and as a loving and nurturing, even qualities of a nurturer. Empress reminds me of it. Now, the next card is the Buddha Prepares reverse. So what I have here, guys, is that your person really wants to become committed to you. That's what I'm sensing. But I feel like, with the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like this is on your side. The Wheel of Fortune is on your side because you have been committed. You have been someone whom is the loving energy here. You did the right thing in the connection. You loved them. You didn't left them in the cold. And I think that the Buddha Prepares is more on them. Like, they are very different from you in the past, and now I feel like they realize that they need to be on the same page as you are if they want you back. Then the next card is Hilarion here. So with a Hilarion in reverse, I really feel here that your person still loves you, but then he or she is browsing their options, okay, when it comes to connection. They're not focused on you. They're focused on a lot of things with their life. Could be work, could be other things in their life. And I'm also sensing here, guys, okay, please, as I see in your reading, as I told you, your person thinks a lot about you, obsessive, as you can see. And with the Ten of Swords, they're just using someone. If they're dating anyone else, they're using it to let go of the pain of the past, because as I told you, they can't stop thinking about you and they're so obsessive. So what they did as a solution was to make themselves busy with someone else to release the pain. And then the next card is the Winter. So I feel like, wherever they are, their partner made them mad. Okay, they're not really in a good place. Could be they dated someone whom is cold-hearted, doesn't understand them, and with the noise that you hear, could be there's a lot of arguments, fights that happen in that connection, and your person wants to find their missing cup. Because I feel like whomever they are dating with, it's falling apart, and though it was committed one, it will break up. Because I feel like it's only the one that they're dating whom is, trying to calm them down to make them stay. But then I feel like they will not. Okay, they will leave someone behind, okay, on the cold. And then, could be in winter, they leave this person, okay, if it doesn't happen within this week. So, with the wishes fulfilled in both ways, as I see here, that when they have you, they feel fulfilled. But now that you're gone, I feel like, they're very regretful. Part of them wants to return because they see you as like this. But unfortunately, they don't have the guts. Why? because they need to put up a courage to fight their ego. And I feel like this person is still hurting and has anxiety, depression, thinking negatively, and this person needs to let this go so that you can have it in upright. They can come towards you. And I also feel like your person feel vulnerable when it comes to you with the Queen of Swords energy reverse. They realize how much they love you, how much they care when, they release the other person, because I feel like they miss you a lot. They miss your kindness, your love, and your cuddle, the hug, the kisses the angels say. And I feel like they really feel regretful of choosing the wrong person here, that they wanna let go. They're tired of fighting with that person, whomever they, exchange, okay? So with the light of the world, I'm sensing here, guys, that your person really wants to reach out, but they don't know if you want the same thing. That's why this is an either way. They are indecisive, because I feel like, there's a lot of regret here about the past. And they are afraid to take that leap of faith. Though they are obsessive over you and has these feelings, they are holding back because some of you are angry at them and they don't know if you will accept them back or not. Next card is a lightning bolt. So what I have here, guys, is that your person, is always having this anxiety and pain. Like it's striking their heart. They say that they need to release the pain of the past to move forward because they are living in the past, the angels say. And they really want to release these swords off of themselves. That's why the angels say some of them wants to apologize so that the hurt will be eased. Because until now, it's like, the pain, the wound didn't mend in their heart. And this is what they long to happen, to release the swords, the pain, the heartache. And then loving elementals, as I told you, they miss you a lot. They miss your kindness, your love. They want to go towards you. Because I feel like if they are player types, if they look at the looks, I feel like they are regretful of doing this. And I feel like this person is turning away from, being player types, being someone who likes only beautiful people or handsome men. Okay, and beautiful woman. And I also feel here that your person is waking up. They're choosing God among anything else right now. And that is really great that they are changing. They realize this since they can't really find anyone as loving, as nurturer as you are. That's why I feel like within this week, they will let go of this energy of judging through the beauty, okay, and just justice. So anyway, with the fated meeting here, I feel like this is in the near future. Though it's your weekly, it could be possible that, could be near future it might happen, because I feel like this will only happen if only you accept this person, because I feel like your person is as of now regretful, looking back at the past, not yet ready to pick up those two cups here. Because I feel like with this, they are clouding their thoughts with negativity, okay, with negative thinking. Because as I told you, my head hurts while I shuffle. It hurts so bad, to be honest. Because they are indecisive whether or not to approach you or not, or approach someone else, or hang on with the one that they are currently dating. Because I feel here that They will choose you if ever you will just release this heartache in your heart, if you were willing to love your person back. I feel like there is hope in this situation because I feel like your person is waking up, guys, okay? Waking up in terms of spiritual growth and healing process and realizing their flaws, their negative, actions in the past. They are releasing their egotistical ways and also karmic ways, the angels say. Avoid judgment of beauty. So the next card is the Scribe Reverse. So I feel like your person is not really in their best self, and I feel like when it comes to finances, they could be self-indulging or wasting a lot of money, because some of them, especially if you're dealing with a girl, okay, who loves to shop. Some girls, okay, in order to handle depression, they shop a lot. So what happened when you shop a lot, overindulge, you lose a lot of money. And since, they keep on thinking a lot about this connection, they're hurt, their head is hurt, okay? They can't even be grounded themselves. And that is why I feel with the scribe here, some of them hang out with their friends. Some of them are not even single, as I told you. Could be their partner, the one that they have, waste their money. Because I feel like, this person is not on the best headspace. That's why they keep on giving and could be drinking a lot. That's another thing. I just want to say that this person really, doesn't have plans right now since they feel broken-hearted, okay? You know how it feels when somebody dies. You lose someone whom is, very special to you. That is how they feel. That's why it's not on them best selves, okay? So please understand them if they come off like this, okay? If they did something wrong within this week because they are drunk or they hang around with their friends, if they're posting that they are happy, they go to this carnival, it's because they're overindulging because of their sad emotions, okay, within them. Alright, so the next one is the Oracle of Delphi. So anyway, for the Oracle of Delphi, the angels say that your person still likes you and want to communicate with you, see that, want to come forward. And I feel like, this also person could be involved with someone else. That's what I'm sensing with the world here. And I feel like if they're involved with someone else, whomever they will choose, they will move forward to it. But I think that this is more on you, because you're not focusing on them and they are into you. And I feel like, currently they are dealing with someone, if ever they are in a partnership. And I feel like, they really want to go forward when they made up their mind. And then the next card is clearing the way. So I see a lot of notes here, to be honest. But I will see here, guys, that your person really wants to marry you. But before that, they need to let go of whomever this is that they're dealing with, so that they can come towards you. Because to be honest, in their true feelings, guys, and this is how they feel about you. For them, you are the world to them. Like, even if they have someone else, they still think a lot about you. They are so obsessive over you and they're crying because they are currently in a relationship or partnership, but they see you as someone that they want to marry, will have that stability when it comes to relationship. And it hurts so bad that, they can't be with you since they are in a relationship as of this time. But let's see about the outcome. So with the Muse here, I feel like, there's really a third party involved, as I see. But anyway, with the muse here as an outcome, I feel like they feel regretful of hurting you because right now you're not even looking at them because you are aware that this person hasn't let go of yet with this Queen of Wands here. Hasn't let go of this person. And with the King of Pentacles reverse, I feel like, somebody else is also involved. That could be, okay? It kinda like a 4-party situation and actually 3. And look at that, there's 4 cards exactly. And just take what resonates, guys. This is one of the outcome. Like, you're not looking at them and they have a problem with someone. Here could be a father figure that's against their marriage or their connection, or somebody is interfering their connection with the current partner. But I have a feeling that they will move on from whomever this is that they're dealing with, because look at that face. This person is upset about whom he or she is dealing with. Now, the next card is setting your course. So this is you, the angels say. Already you're moving away from this person is what I see here. But this person's feeling the pain of not having you as their partner because they really have feelings for you. And it's burdening them knowing that, you guys had that chemistry, you guys had that, peaceful emotions deep within because you like each other. So you're on the same level when it comes to emotions. And I feel like, this person will feel regretful within this week because they let go of someone that they could have married or that makes them happy, which is you. And then the next card is Sands of Time. This is one of the outcomes. So one of the outcome is that they might find someone else new and they may not wait for you because I feel like they're not gonna follow their intuition. If they're egotistical people, they are chasing after wrong lovers again. Just take what resonates about your person, guys. Because their energy is very confusing. There's a lot of outcome here. There's a lot of possible outcomes. Caught in the ruins. So what I see here, guys, is that your person really wants to communicate this to you, that they are attached to you no matter what they do. No matter how much they try to move on to someone else, it's not working. They're so sorrowful, as you can see. And since, as I see that they could be dealing with someone whom is after their money. They can't even save their money. Though they are workaholic, they could save some money for themselves, but they're pleasing the one that they're dealing with and they're not happy about it anymore. Could be there's already a baby involved or a kid involved in the situation. That's why they can't move away and chase after you. That could be. Just take what resonates. I know that the outcomes are kinda a mess up, but it really depends on your person on which outcome will they choose. So anyway, this is how they see about you and their the situation as well, and their emotions. So for them, you deserve love because you're someone who's lovable. And I feel like, you're like this, you're hurt, you're in your defensive mode when it comes to this person because they hurt you and they could be dealing with someone else already, and it's time to move on from them according to the angels. So with healing family issues here, so could be they're dealing with a problem with the family of this person that they're currently dealing with. Okay, and I really feel here that could be families involved. That's why they didn't choose you in the first place. That could be, but then since they realize that they like you, I feel like they're starting to realize and let go of whatever, the blockage is. And for some, family could be involved really in your connection. So pay attention to the red flags. It means that they are spying on your social media. They're still looking at you, watching over you. If you block this person, they're using their friends, their family, colleagues could be, to, know something about you. Because they still like you even though you're still a thing of the past. And for this week, they are now realizing your worth. So some of them will leave the partner that they currently dealing with. They're not making an effort to it, since you've seen your reading that whomever they dealt with is someone whom is toxic. So with attraction in either way, I feel like it's because they are attracted to you, but you are not. Okay, you're the one who's reversed, who doesn't like them anymore. And I feel like, when there's a breakup, they realize this chemistry, this bond that they have with you, because they can feel it to anyone else. And I feel like whatever they choose, I feel like nothing compares you. You're the one that they really want. And I feel like with this in either way, you're making them realize not to be player types anymore. Okay? And then with the children, if ever they have kids, it's a hindrance already. Okay? They are having a hard time to move away from their current partner because children are involved. That could be. But this will be in reverse if, they can leave anytime even though kids are involved. So with the deception here, I feel like, you're someone who's authentic and they are deceitful, and they are aware about it, that they cheated on you. Could be because there are passionate people. They could be someone whom is, cheaters, player type vibe. And I feel like you're helping them release this kind of, attitude or toxicity in their life. Because I feel like you're making them, realize your worth compared to other girls or men that are, in their standards, to be honest. So with this trust, I feel like some of them don't really trust that you will come back to them because you're mad. And I feel like it is them who should be going towards you. And with a new love here in either way, I feel like really one of the outcome, right? They will have a new person to forget you. That's what I'm sensing with this new love here. And I feel like they are confused on which to choose, if it's new lover or you. That's why this is in either way. And religious factors, if ever they are married or you're married, there could be religious factors. That's why they didn't accept you in the first place. But if that is a hindrance, guys, I feel like, this person wanna see the possibility that this won't be a hindrance at all. Okay? Anyway, so let's see about the overall theme of this reading. So for some, the angels say you could have blocked this person up. That's why this person knows that you're angry at them, while some of you is putting your guard down, your walls up. So with the mending here, as I told you before, your person haven't moved on yet from your connection and they're trying to mend their heart. That's why another outcome here is that they're gonna purge the pain, okay, of the past, so that they can be able to move on and fix their life. And then with chaos and conflict here, I'm seeing here that your person, if ever they didn't let go of the partner that they had, there will be chaos and conflict, and it will push them to, step out of this connection that is toxic for them. And to be fair, in both ways, it's because the angels say they think you are the perfect partner that they want. And with the other partnership that they had, they didn't see it as somewhat balanced. They didn't see it as somewhat like you are. They really want someone whom is just like you, and sad they didn't find it. And with a happy, they ended up like player types, because I feel like, they are regretful of the past. Because they thought that you're not the one. They thought that you're not the person who will make them happy. But now that, you're gone, that is when they come to realization that you are their happiness and joy. And they're very regretful of not choosing their intuition before, and of their trying to learn how to listen, because before it's in reverse. And as I told you, your person is awakening. I just hope that they didn't get the bad outcome here, because you have 4 possible outcomes. And with a leg up, I feel like it really depends on you if you want this person back or not, the angels say. Because I feel strongly like your person wants you, but then most of you don't want your person anymore. Because I feel like, you're living in the present moment. You're not looking back. And I feel with this blessed, your person thinks that they are blessed to have you, and they miss out on opportunity, a blessing of the divine, because they're not satisfied and happy with it at first. Because before they thought you are not the one for them. Flexible in both ways. Why? Because I feel like, whatever partnership that they had, they feel this way, like they can't, build something with their current partner, but with you they can, okay? They realize it when you're gone. And with the Knight of Cups, I really feel here that you could be dealing with a flirty person. That's why they encounter a lot of connections after they broke your heart. But within this week, they gonna analyze their moves. They gonna analyze why they are like this. They will turn things around like this within this week, because I feel like they are so regretful. They are very unhappy of where they are. Even if they are in a partnership, there's always war, okay? There's always cheating involved. And if not cheating, a family member or somebody's against the connection that they currently have, while compared to you, you're enjoying your life. So anyway, let's see what are their messages for you, pile number 2. So you got a new what my life was all about. I will just place it based on what the angels ask me to do. So don't worry, guys. I will, clarify everything, and I will also see what's behind these cards, because the angels gives me either way cards, meaning it's either upright or reverse. So you will clarify why is it like that. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards, so that you may be able to know what's behind the messages of the person of pile number 2 for them. Some of them realize your worth when you're gone. They keep on repeating that same message. They feel happy to have you in their life, but I feel for them it's now time for them to move on from you if you don't want them anymore, the angels say. And the angels told me that you have to know the truth if you want this person or not. We want a loyal partner, is what I'm sensing as well. But sadly, they are not loyal yet. Because I feel like, they're very regretful of what they did to you. Anyway, so the angels asked me to start with these cards. So you got I'm not made for you. And the angels say it is because your person is a player type and you're someone whom is, content. And in a loving energy, you're someone who's loyal. And I feel like you're a giving person and all they did was to make you cry. And I feel like, they think that they are not made for you because all they did was to make you cry when you're someone whom makes them happy. And I really feel here that, they can't move on because most of you, they hurt you drastically and that is their punishment for hurting you is, their heart is lonely. Even though they try to move on, they can't. They feel your pain when you're gone. I'm stumbling in the dark. So I feel like most of them, find someone else new, but then they are very regretful, to be honest. They're just using this person to hide this fact that they are stumbling in the dark. They're not really happy of where they are. Could be, I feel like, they're, whatever they did, in bed, it's good, the angels say, but then it doesn't satisfy them anymore because I feel like you're dealing with someone whom is after that in connections. That's why they're cheaters. That could be. That's why whatever they feel for you is somewhat, something new. So all I need is your love, and what I see here is that they really miss you, They miss your love because they never felt it with someone. Though they try to move things forward with their partner, I feel like they didn't feel whatever they felt with you. Is there any way I can stay? So I think that, you're enjoying your life even more without them. You're not speaking to them. That's why they are chasing after the wrong people because they think you don't want them back. That's why they ask you, can I stay? Is there any way I can stay? But I feel like, if ever you gave them a sign that they can stay, you have it in reverse. And then the next is, I knew what my life was all about. It's in either way because I feel like your person is undecisive of whom to spend a life with. So it's broken-hearted here in both ways. So they're very desperate to move on. But I feel like even though they try to move on, they're still broken-hearted about the situation. And I also feel here that you could be dealing with a deceitful person who pretends that they're okay. But to be honest, they are not. It's not real. It's not true, And if ever they're doing this, they are bragging could be about their current partner. But to be honest, they're not really happy. Is where they are whom they are dealing with. I can't be with you in either way because I feel like some of them really has someone else while some of them still wants you even though they are dealing with a third party because I think that you deserve love and they didn't give it to you. And I feel like they're closed off because justice is on your side. They're the one who did you wrong and that's why you don't want them anymore. If you really love me, come on, let it show. I feel like some of you are showing them. That's why this could be in either way. If you're not showing that you love this person, the angels say they wanna know if you really love them still, because I feel like they're very regretful of the past and they're willing to take that risk to be with you again because they see you as their Ten of Hearts, as their happy home, and you feel their emotional cup. And I feel like if ever you show them, they will not choose another cup anymore. They will empty their own cup and reserve it for you only because they have strong feelings for you and all they want is a sign that you still likes them. and they're so regretful about the past. It just keeps on repeating. So everything's easy now in both ways. Could be they're pretending like everything is easy now, and to be honest, it's in reverse. And they're always fighting with the partner that they currently have. And it's funny that it's on top of this card. Okay, I have a feeling that they want to let go of this partner, whoever that was, because it's breaking their heart. So the next card is don't surrender because you can win, and it's in either way. I feel like you gave up on them because it's burdening you already. You can take their player type of vibe, that's why you move on. That's why I feel like this person wants to take it upright because you see it as in reverse. And then the next is during your eyes, I saw something true. So what I have here, guys, is that, you're someone who's authentic. At first, I didn't believe in you because they could be a lot of deceitful people in their life. And now since they know that you're being honest to them, they feel sorry for hurting you. Because I feel like you really have an authentic heart. And they didn't acknowledge it in the first place because they thought that you're not truthful. And when you're gone, that is when they see that you're true and honest person. Next card is you are the truth. As you can see with this. Okay. At first they didn't believe in you. And now they believe now. And they really want to go towards you because could be their current partner is dishonest to them. Could be they are involved in a third party situation because as you can see, the hindrance here is another man, as you can see with it. Okay, just like what resonates. Now you also got I'm changing in both ways. So what I see here, guys, is that your person is hurt because I feel like you, for him or her, your soulmates. And I feel like because of the heartache, they are changing now. I'm changing, okay? Some of them, if they haven't changed, this will be in reverse, okay? That they're not changing yet. You are the one in both ways. Why? It is because I feel like you're at peace now and happy with someone else, you for some, okay? And you're closed off when it comes to them because I feel like, whomever you're dealing with, you're loyal to them. And you have a new lover, that's what I'm sensing. This is only for some. And I feel like, they are unhappy because they see you as the Empress. They see you as the one that they want to marry, but then you already belong to someone, and that's why you will have this in reverse if you have someone. But if you don't have anyone, I feel like this person is regretful because they really have strong feelings for you, like you're the one who captured their heart, you're the one that they want to marry because they really have feelings for you, as you can see. So they put up a mask of Queen of Swords here, or Spades. I feel like they're just doing that to, to pretend that they're happy with the one that they're dealing with. So there was something missing. So I feel like before, this is what they say, there was something missing. That's why I don't show you my cards. But I feel like, when you guys broke apart, that is when they realized that no, there's nothing missing. You gave your all, and I tried to find my own joy by, trying to look for it with other people. But I think that they failed because right now they feel so sad, realizing that I feel like they realize what they've lost is, the blessing of the divine to them. So anyway, here are their advice for you. You got opportunities, so the angels say, right now be busy with your career. You will have multitude of abundance and joy that's coming your way. And you don't have to focus too much on this person that is out of place. And the more that you're focused on yourself, the more that this person will realize that, they cheated on you, they did this and that, and it will push them to change as well. There's something better, and listen to your intuition. So your intuition is telling you that there was something better, that this person is very toxic for you, because I feel like, they realize your worth, that you gave everything to them. And no matter what you do, this person always choose someone else. So the intuition is telling you, why will you stay in this connection that a person can't even choose you? So it's better for you to find someone else new that will bring you abundance and joy, same like what you give when you have a lover. And I feel like they will give it to you once that you let go already of this person that hurt you in the past. So now that they realize they have to move on already and stop chasing after a lover, they must fix themselves first. They're not grounded. That's why they are like that, the angels say. And it's really up to you if you want to choose this person or not. They just want to say to you how much that they care for you. That's why they are giving you this advice, the angels say. So here are the other cards. You have Six of Michael. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation or travel. So anyway, what they want to say is move on, okay? Continue moving forward with your life, living in the present rather than the past. This is the past, okay? And it's normal with the Mercury retrograde. You're being reminded of your ex, especially if you have grudges in your heart. So please release it. Always pray to God for the healing of your heart, so that your heart will be open for new lover that will come to your life, okay? It's a never-ending abundance and joy that's coming your way. You have suffered a lot with this person, and now it's now time to reap your rewards, the angels say. The next card is the Moon, Archangel Haniel. The opportunity to improve your plans. Listen to your intuition for accurate guidance. Face your fears and grow stronger. So what I want to say to you is that, they care a lot about you, the angels say, because I feel like you're someone who's single for a very long time, and at the moon, or you're hiding yourself from the world. You could be someone whom is like a hermit type, wherein you prefer to be alone, to be single, and enjoy your life to the fullest, avoiding negativity in your life. Continue on doing that, but always remember, guys, that the angels are just here for you, loving you and guiding you as always. Eight of Gabriel, a great deal of activity, sudden and immediate results, important communication. So I feel like, this person will be very regretful to the point that they will try to reach out to you, because it will set them free. Since I feel like, they hurt you drastically, that's why their conscience is bugging them a lot. And they say it's just normal, especially if you did something wrong, because they need to say sorry. They need to apologize for hurting you, so that there will be a closure. Because if there's no closure, what will happen? Okay, both parties will be not at peace. And the angels say their conscience is bugging them, so that they will reach out, especially if they are always the runner here. Okay, because I feel like you gave your all, and this person is very regretful of missing out an opportunity and love of God. And I feel like, you are really a divine person for them. And that's why they they really want to reach out. Some of them are addicted to your energy, are addicted to your love, but then they cannot have it back anymore since you move away and you're chasing after your own destiny and you're not chasing after them anymore. I feel like you gave up in this connection, which is good according to the angels, because trust and have faith that God will give you the one that is really meant for you to marry. So, is there nothing else, angels? They said relax, okay, within this week. It's not the right time for you to, chase after this wrong person, because it's not time to move on, have faith, and trust God to this, that you will be able to find someone else new and there will be reconciliation. If only you're not in that energy of, anger with them. If your heart is open to forgiving, your person will come back. Because also divine timing is based on us. Remember that if you're not yet ready to face your person, then they will not give it to you guys, okay? So, is there anything else? They said that's it. So, thank you for watching those who chose pile number 2. And sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye.